Namaste to all you cosmic souls and welcome to your twin flame reading for the full moon. First, we begin with the general energy update of the divine masculines as well as the divine feminines. This time we are going to finish up with the masculine energy and then reshuffle the same deck for the divine feminine energies. Let us see where the divine masculine energies are at. We first have the Lovers reversed. This itself is a significance of understanding that the divine masculines are creating space and understanding for not only themselves but their divine feminine as well. So I think the entire deck is reversed, so we'll just reverse it back. With the Mercury in retrograde as of today, actually, we will begin to see that a lot of misunderstandings or miscommunications can occur. So pay attention to your thought process and pay attention to the thoughts that pop up in your head. Make sure that you understand what you are saying before you actually move to say it. Okay, anything else that the divine masculines need to hear and know? All right, let me just align this. So divine masculines, where are you at? What are you feeling? What are your thoughts? How are your emotions? So right off the bat, I'm able to see that there is a form of balance that is trying to form into the divine masculine energy. And along with this balance, there is also structure. There may be planning involved. Like maybe the divine masculines are in a state of planning their life out. So if you have dominant masculine energy, you may connect with this as well. Exactly. So I'm going to pick from whichever resonates most and then we'll move to. Because this is calling to be, it's saying hello, talk about me first. So with the magician, what we actually see is that he's using all the source energy to create his life, right? And with this, what you can see is that you're making full use of all the energy that you have, of all the elements too. The divine masculine has realized the power of manifestation within himself. Maybe yoga is a practice that you do, divine masculines, or it is something that you are working towards, or maybe a meditative practice, because this is a meditative posture that he is sitting in and using it to create the grounded energy. So there's a lot of grounding coming with creating energy with the use of his palms. By that, what I mean is the energy centers of the palms are being used as a manifestation tool in an overall sense. And there is also realization of the heart space. So the first thing I noticed was the card came out reversed, right? So there is some confusion about the state of union. Should I trust this connection or should I not? There is doubt, there is confusion, there is this person looks maybe not my type, right? Or you're just confused about how this is supposed to go. So basically you decide You have the choice. And with every desire, remember that you create a possibility in your record, your soul record. You are constantly creating possibilities by just imagining a certain situation, moving a certain way. Which is why in the beginning of the reading, I spoke about thought, quality thought. Pay attention to your thoughts before you say what you say. Divine Masculines, you are in a space of a lot of groundedness, a lot of wisdom. Maybe you've been traveling for a while now and you've gained a lot of wisdom and experience over the years, and you feel like it's time to settle down. Maybe it's time to settle down. Of course, there is some confusion about who and how, and questions about balance and how you're going to move within the connection. But overall, I feel like you've made the decision to settle down. And you're ready to spread your wings and fly. I see wings everywhere. I see feathers. I see a bat with its wings open. I see this little fly with its wings spread. I see a crow sitting there, which is talking about transformation. It's like a call. It's calling to you. If you have seen a crow or any symbolization of any bird or animal, you can always Google it and just find out the symbolization of that particular animal or bird that you have seen and it caught your eye. Okay, and that could talk a lot about where you are headed or the direction that you are headed in. Of course, symbols, signs in the form of numbers, music, or people having conversations and you overhearing it is also one way. The second is that it comes in the form of animals or birds and you're suddenly drawn to something, or you have a dream and this maybe a lion came in your dream. What is the symbolization of that? Make a note of it, because at this time the downloads are very, very prominent and they always have a meaning behind what they're trying to say. I am very drawn to the crow and the owl in this particular card, but I'm also drawn to the bat. So maybe the night time is something that you may be drawn to. I know there's a lot of light here, but there's a lot of nighttime accentuating within this particular card, because his shoulder pads are also made of, it looks like crow's wings. So you're ready to transform and make this decision permanent. You are ready and you feel it within you. You are starting to create those separate bubbles into one entity. So you're bringing all the little bubbles that you have realized about yourself to the center, towards yourself, towards your being. If you connect with Archangel Metatron, do find out more about this Archangel, because I feel like you may connect with Archangel Metatron. You can call upon Archangel Metatron to help guide you in the direction that you are meant to move in. Because with respect to all, we have the Metatron cube, we have geometric symbols, which is talking about symmetry, geometry, symbolization. Do you have a very logical mind? How does your mind work? Think about it. Because your mind, even though is probably in the form of points, triangles, shapes, geometric symbols, mathematics maybe, in a way and form, using that part of your wisdom and knowledge, you're moving into accentuated spiritual state. with the Seven of Swords, you are moving into a transformation by releasing a bit of your past behind. At this time, it could be a little bit difficult for you to actually understand what is being asked of you to release and what is being asked of you to hold on to for the next lesson that you need to learn, especially during Mercury retrograde. So allow this to pass. Don't force yourself to do anything. When and if you feel the need to release, practice that release. Okay, you do not have to force it upon yourself. Allow it to come forth in its own time. Because your shadows, of course, need to be released, and slowly the light will start to come. But you need to wait for that balance to happen before it comes forth. With Libra, I mean, this is sometimes symbolizes Libra. So Libra just came into my mind. And with Libra here, we are moving into Libra season very, very soon. And there may be some form of indecisiveness. So make sure you connect with your internal heart space, connect with your heart center, and allow the decisions to come through your heart center, even though you're using your mind to make those decisions. There's a lot of brainstorming to do. There's a lot of work and planning to be done in a more structured manner. Maybe that's not coming through very smoothly, so give it some more time so that you're able to see it through. Give it at least 3 weeks from now, from whenever you're watching this video. Because by that time, you would have gone through the whole phase of understanding exactly what you need to do. Okay? Communication with people. Communicating with people, maybe doing a course on symbols, or something that you are particularly drawn to, something that uplifts your spiritual energy is coming forth. So be open to these courses that may suddenly pop up. Or you could be taking the course as well and you get the idea suddenly. Because first of all, there's a lot of purple. But your openness is it's a bit closed. The energy center is a little bit closed, as in you're not seeing clearly. Even though you feel like you need to do this, the path or the planning is not entirely clear. And so the confusion is probably stemming from that space. But you are ready to make this decision and move towards it. Thank you, Divine Masculines, for sharing your energy with me. Let us dive into the Divine Feminine part of today's reading, after which we will look at the Union Center. Let us ask and request for guidance with respect to the Divine Feminines. Where are the Divine Feminines currently at? What do they need to hear and know at this divine juncture in their life? Is there anything specific that spirit guides and angels want to point out to them and for them? There you go. All right. Okay, so there are too many cards here. I'm going to reshuffle that. Is there anything else with respect to the Divine Masculine? Whoa! What perfect question, huh? Wow. Oh, Divine Feminines have become very particular about their person, about who they want. Interesting. All right, let us now move into the reading. Let me just align this for y'all. Let us begin with the King of Pentacles. Within the King of Pentacles, we can see that you are happy with the space that you're in. Maybe you feel more financially free, or you're at least moving towards the goal of being financially free, Divine Feminines. And I'm also seeing a lot of happiness just emanating from y'all. A lot of you, Divine Feminines, could even be a male in gender. Okay, you don't necessarily have to be female, because even though I'm reading the Divine Feminine energy, I do feel a strong you could be masculine by gender. Of course, this is not gender within the gender, this is all about the energy. But again, some of you, this may be a possibility. So for this, what I am seeing is that you are very connected with your instinctive choices or decisions. You are very in tune with your instinct and intuition, and with them merging together, you're able to make very, very prompt decisions. And you're very particular. I see the red just standing out. You're becoming very particular about the way you want things, and you're happy in that space, which is really, really beautiful and amazing to see. With the moon, we do have the full moon on the, I think, 10th of September. And we are doing the full moon twin flame reading, but this is a timeless reading. Do remember that. With the moon, again, your instinct is getting very, very strong. So trust the decisions that you are making, because they are aligned with you. They are aligned with your energy. They are aligned with where you are meant to be. So take your decision. Allow the moon to guide you and give you that energy. Even for you, Divine Feminines, just like the masculines, your palm center energy centers, your palm energy centers are very, very active. So make sure to use that to your benefit. Maybe you're into a healing practice, and that healing practice will get even more energetic during the time of this transition. Exactly. Okay, so this is what I saw. The two wolves, the white and the black. We have her standing here with the dice on one foot, creating balance. We have all the four elements here. You have the divine compass. Choose any direction that you wish to choose. We have white and black again. So you're seeing the darkness in the light and the light in the darkness, which is creating overall balance in your life. It's not separate. You're seeing it as one. And you are completely, fully embracing every part of the aspects of your shadows as well as your light, which means you're almost there, or you are already there. There is a little bit of a walk further to go. We will talk about that soon. But you've reached a point where now it's only onwards and upwards, because you have come to a very, very important realization in your life. Only you know what that is. And maybe the hermit state that you may have taken up could have probably taken you towards that, because you see the energy around you, and you see the energy of you. You are the light, and you're moving towards becoming the starlight. The light is now within you, and you do not need to carry a lantern anymore, because you are emanating so brightly that everywhere you walk, you're leaving a trace of light. And that can only create steps to follow through. And that is what you are now moving towards. With the Page of Wands, what we see is that You feel free to take action within your life. You've understood that you have free will. And this choice of free will is actually helping you with your balance, because now you don't have to think too much about a certain decision. Since it is a free will choice, you can just take the decision. Just take the decision and make it happen. There may be fears or insecurities about standing in front of many people and being in the spotlight, showing yourself to the world. There is a possibility, because that is coming through, right? But that is something that you are also moving to release, because you are becoming such a strong and amazing person. People are going to look up to you and look at how far you have come, because you are shining so bright, dear Divine Feminines. The family life that you are looking to create is abundant with color and light. I was suddenly receiving that some of you watching this video could be in relationships that involve the same gender. And because of societal pressures, until now you have been working towards creating a better life for yourself. And now that you've understood the choice of free will and standing your ground with the space that you are in, you are able to even start envisioning the life that you want to create. Again, this is only for some of you, because this is a general reading, so there are a lot of downloads that are coming through, right? But the family life is very eminent and prominent within your manifestation. And the person that you are manifesting in your life, the person who makes the decision of his life every step of every way, without doubt, this is what I want and I am going to get it. And that is the kind of masculine energy you Divine Feminines are attracting towards yourself. Now, this is not about gender, this is the energy. And it's like a flow of magic all around. The smell of magic. Wow. There is a big, huge release that is happening within the space of this energy. Of course, we do have the full moon, so you're leaving a lot of things behind, burning it up, allowing it to go away. As you begin to walk away from it, you see the light. And as you continue walking away from whatever you are releasing, you see the light growing even more brighter. You continue walking towards the light. Find your light. Find yourself. What a beautiful, beautiful reading, dearest Divine Feminines. I absolutely loved reading for you all today. Let us now move into the union energies. For the union energies, we will be picking from one of the 3 piles. There will be 3 cards in each pile. Because this is a general reading, each of you all are probably in a different state, different space. Some of you all are not looking for union and seeing it as divine energy within yourself. Some of you are looking for union, some of you are already in union. So accordingly, let us see what space you are in. This is your first coin. This is your second coin, second cosmic pile. And this is your third coin or third cosmic pile. Let us now move into the divine energies of union. Namaste pile 1, and here is your reading today. This is the coin that you chose. And these are your cards. We have the Knight of Wands. What are you celebrating? The Eight of Cups. And the Three of Swords. So within your space, where you are at in terms of this twin flame relationship, for you, it's more of a release and a soul lesson that you are moving through. So this soul lesson is asking you to cut the cords of your previous encounters with people. It is really time to cut off each one and let go. And only then will you be able to move to a space of celebration. Once you reach a space of celebration, you attract that kind of energy. Right now, you're tied up in many cords. People are still attached to you. You are still attached to people. And that needs to be let go to be able to move forward towards the light as you begin this release. Thank you so much for watching. Sending you all the light and all the love as always. Namaste. Namaste, Cosmic Pile 2. This is the card, this is the coin that you chose. Your first card is the Moon. Card 2 is the Two of Swords. And the third card is the Knight of Pentacles. So what I see for y'all is the space that you are in. So first of all, not all the information is going to be shared with you today, because you have to make a few decisions before you know what state you're in or what's going to happen from there, because your choices matter and your decisions matter. At this point of time, you're probably in a crossroads of choice. You're not able to make the choice very clearly, right? So it's either this or that. Once you make this choice, you will start planting the seeds of the choice. And as you begin to plant the seeds and grow, only then will you know exactly what it is that is coming towards you within the twin flame relationship. I hope this resonated with you. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me today. Send you so much love and so much light. Namaste. Namaste pile number 3. This is the coin that you chose for today's reading. These are your cards for today. We have the Wheel, Page of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. Do any of you practice the violet flame meditation? Because I feel like you will benefit from that. I feel like a lot of you are already doing that, because there is very, very, very high divine feminine inner moon goddess energy emanating from this reading. With the balance you both have created within this life, I want to say only one person. I feel like this is about just one person. So either you are looking at the divine masculine and feminine energies within yourself, or you have reached a state of union, a twin flame union within yourself, and you have begun to realize the importance of that. Your knowledge, the ideas, your creativity, your balance, all of what you have worked on, you are now moving towards the source of energy. You are the source of energy. I feel like you've reached a state of union already within yourself. And you need to continue staying in this space, because the amount of knowledge that you have gathered, you can guide, you can become a guide to help people and guide people to understand what it means to be in this space. What a beautiful space to be in. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me today, Cosmic Pile 3. Sending you so much love and so much light as always. Namaste.